GCSE Spanish Practice. My name is Marina, and today we're going to practice the role play part for the speaking paper higher tier. Now, this is 10 marks out of your 50 total marks for the speaking paper, so it's a good 20% of your final speaking grade, so it is worth knowing how to get it done right. Now, the role play, what is it about? You're going to prepare in the preparation room. You're going to prepare 5 sentences in Spanish, but you will be given 5 sentences in English, like so. You are given the situation, you are talking to your Spanish friend, you're going to address them as tú. When you see a question mark, you will have to ask them a question, and then you must include a verb in each of your written answers in Spanish. And you will see 5 instructions like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, saying what you have to say. That is to be said in Spanish. So what do we need to do? In the preparation room, we prepare those 5 sentences in Spanish. And when you get to the exam room, this is the first thing you're going to do. Your teacher will introduce the speaking exam and say, vamos a hacer el role play. We're going to do the role play now. They'll read the instructions. You are talking to your Spanish friend, blah, 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 and then go straight on to the first question. So at that time, you need to read your preparation in Spanish, okay? It is usually 1 minute, 1 minute and 30 seconds. It goes very quickly, but it is 20% of your mark. So let's go. Vamos a practicar. Now, there are 5 questions. You can get up to 2 marks for each of them if you answer the question fully. So if it says give 2 details, you must give 2 details. If you only give 1, then you will get 1 mark because not all the information has been provided. Okay, so it's really important that we take a look at how many details or opinions or whatever we must provide, and what you say is clearly understood. So the examiner listening to the recording in June will not have to stop and think, oh, what did this person mean? Okay, so it needs to be clearly said, and the word that you use has to be relevant and a good choice of vocabulary. So my tip here, do not make it fancy. Just say what you need to say, because this is not the type of question in your speaking exam where you need to show off your Spanish. Okay, it's more about communication. So here we go. Let's get the preparation done together. Step number 1, always number your answers on the preparation sheet. So as soon as you sit down, grab your piece of paper, your pen, and do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It doesn't matter what your teacher says. You know the order, so don't think about the question. Just read what you prepared, okay? Now, step number 2, follow the instructions. Number 1, say what your family is like. I am going to provide an answer here. I wrote number 1 and it says give 2 details. So I must say 2 things. I'm going to say, tengo 3 hermanos y me llevo bien con ellos. There we go. I've got 3 siblings and I get on with them. So that is 2 pieces of information. 3 hermanos, me llevo bien con ellos. Bien. Number 2, say what you think about your family and why. So I have to give an opinion and 1 reason. So something like, I like my family because they're nice. Something like that. And I went for, me gusta mucho mi familia porque es cariñosa. So I like my family a lot because they're affectionate. Vale. So that is an opinion and that is a reason. Perfecto. Number 3. Say what family member you get on well with. Give 1 detail. Okay, I could give 2 if I wanted to, but I just need 1 to get 4 marks. So 2 marks for question 3, okay? So I just said, tengo buena relación con, or I can also say, me llevo bien con. So I have a good relationship with, or I get on well with mi abuela, because it's the person that I thought of, or maybe I cannot remember any other vocabulary because, in an exam situation, I'm a bit stuck. So, abuela, my grandma. Okay, perfecto. Number 4, say what activities you do. You did. No, you do. You did with your family last weekend. And I have to give 2 details. So something like, I went to the park and I watched the film. El fin de semana pasado, great, because I'm using last weekend. Fui al restaurante, so that was 1 piece of information. Y después fuimos al parque. And after we went to the park. Perfect. 2 details, and I added some extra. Después, el fin de semana pasado. Bien. And then finally, you have to ask me a question. Ask your friend a question about their family. So, what can we ask? We can ask a question with three different types of question. I want to say, but it's not. Háblame de is talk to me or tell me about your family. So we can say, háblame de tu familia, or because it's their family, okay? Or do you like, te gusta tu familia? Do you like your family? Or what is it like? ¿Cómo es? ¿Cómo es tu familia? Okay, so you can choose. There are three different ways of asking this question. Important thing, you include tu familia, okay? So ask your friend a question about their family. What you want to say is, oh, what's your family like? Or do you like your family? So that's why we have to say tu familia, tu familia, tu familia. Well, this is my preparation, but what about you? What about your preparation? Now, step 3, you are going to prepare your own answers by replacing the highlighted words, or you can make your own if you want, okay? So I recommend pausing the video and taking a look. These are the sentences that I used, okay? So you can replace the highlighted bits or say something completely different. And then when you get to number 5, you can ask any of the 3 questions. What's going to happen is when you come back from your preparation, I will ask you the questions, okay? So here we go. Okay, and now it's time. I will read the questions. I will be the teacher examiner, and you will provide your own answers. I'll give you the time to do so. ¿Preparados? ¿Preparadas? Bueno, so these are the recommended sentences that you could use, but you can use your own if you decided to do that. Bueno, estás hablando con tu amiga española. Yo soy tu amiga española. Hola, ¿cómo es tu familia? ¿Qué piensas de tu familia y por qué? ¿Con quién te llevas bien? ¿Qué hiciste con tu familia el fin de semana pasado? Mi familia es genial. Bueno, so that goes very quickly. But what were the questions? So for question 1, I asked, ¿cómo es tu familia? Question 2, wait. Question 2 is, ¿qué piensas de tu familia? Question 3, ¿con quién te llevas bien? Question 4, ¿qué hiciste con tu familia el fin de semana pasado? Y question 5, you asked the question, and then I said, oh, es genial. So hopefully, if you follow this process, you should get 2 marks per each of your answers, and that would be 10 marks in total, and therefore a good 20% of your speaking exam done, and done really, really well. So I really hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching. For more GCSE Spanish practice, like, share, subscribe, y nos vemos pronto. Adiós, gracias.